The story of America's rise begins in the late 18th century. After the Revolutionary War, the United States gained independence from Great Britain in 1783. The newly formed nation faced significant challenges including political instability, economic struggle, and territorial disputes. But despite these obstacles, the United States began to expand westward. Driven by the belief in manifest destiny, this doctrine held that American settlers were destined to expand across the continent, spreading democracy and capitalism. The Louisiana Purchase in 1803 doubled the size of the country, providing vast new territories for exploration and settlement. This era of expansion also saw significant conflicts with the Native American tribes, as well as other nations, notably during the War of 1812 against Britain. During this period, the foundations of American democracy were solidified with the establishment of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. These documents not only shaped the nation's political system, but also its identity and values. The 19th century saw the United States undergo a profound transformation. The Industrial Revolution sparked rapid economic growth, turning the nation into an industrial powerhouse. Key innovations like the cotton gin, the telegraph, and railroads revolutionized industries and transportation. By the late 1800s, America was producing more goods than any other country, fueling its rise as an economic giant. The Civil War of 1861 to 1865 was another pivotal moment. While it was a devastating conflict, it ultimately led to the abolition of slavery and paved the way for further industrialization and economic integration. Post-war, the United States entered the Gilded Age, a period marked by economic growth, urbanization, and significant technological advancements. However, this era also saw the rise of monopolies, labor unrest, and significant social inequalities. But despite these challenges, the late 19th and early 20th centuries set the stage for America's emergence as a global power, with innovations in electricity, automobiles, and mass production reshaping the economy and society. By the early 20th century, the United States was emerging as a global superpower. Its involvement in World War I marked a significant shift. The war showcased America's military capabilities and economic strength, leading to increased influence on the world stage. Post-World War I, the United States experienced the Roaring Twenties, which was a period of economic prosperity and cultural change. However, the Great Depression of the 1930s posed severe challenges, leading to widespread unemployment and economic hardship. But the New Deal, which was implemented by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, aimed to revive the economy through a series of government programs and reforms. These efforts helped to stabilize the economy and laid the groundwork for future growth. World War II was a turning point. The United States' entry into the war after the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 by Japan led to a massive mobilization of resources and manpower. By the end of the war, US emerged as one of the world's two superpowers alongside the Soviet Union. The post-war period saw the establishment of international institutions like the United Nations, with America playing a leading role. The Cold War era of 1947 and 1991 further solidified America's global position through strategies like military alliances such as NATO and economic initiatives like the Marshall Plan. The United States sought to counter Soviet influence and spread democracy and capitalism. The space race, culminating in the moon landing in 1969, demonstrated America's scientific and technological prowess. This achievement not only symbolized American ingenuity, but also bolstered national pride during a time of intense geopolitical competition. The latter half of the 20th century saw tremendous technological advancements. The rise of the internet and the digital revolution transformed the economy, leading to new industries and global connectivity. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the end of the Cold War, leaving the United States as the world's sole superpower.